Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my YouTube channel. Hope you are all doing well. My name is Regan. For my returning viewers and also to my new subscribers, I usually appreciate so much for your great support always. So now, Kenyans, things are not good at all because there is a rising concern within the US Congress over Kenya's geopolitical alignments. Why am I saying like this? There is a certain report coming out which I want to go through it. This report is about a person known as Mr. Risk. He has now submitted an amendment intended to be proposed by him to the bill. And inside this amendment, there is some things here I want us to talk about it. Because inside this same amendment, there is a section numbered 1265, and this section is now talking about the review of major non-NATO ally status of Kenya. That's a section inside this amendment submitted by Mr. Risk. So that section, Kenyans, before I go through it, as we always do, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel first, take a second, hit the subscription button. It's just a reminder. And again, ensure you like the video. Otherwise, thank you so much for that subscription. And again, for that like. So for now, let us go through this section, which is now talking about the review of major non-NATO ally status of Kenya. So for now, this amendment, there is something here I want you to know. Under that section of review of major non-NATO ally status of Kenya, it's saying that like this. Remember, not later than 90 days after the date of the enactment of this act, the Secretary of State, in coordination with the Secretary of Defense, the Secretary of the Treasury, and the Director of National Intelligence, shall commence a review of the major non-NATO status of Kenya. Meaning, less than 90 days, the review will start. So that's now the first thing. Less than 90 days, the review will start immediately. And this review is about the major non-NATO ally status of Kenya. Then next one, we are being told that less than 180 days, the report will be given out. After the review, the report will be given out. So the review will start with in less than 90 days. Then the report will be given out in less than 180 days. So for now, inside that report, there is some sections I want us to talk about. Hapo sasa ndio kuna kivumbi. Because it has different sections. In that report, this section must be included and must appear. The first section is an assessment of relationship of Kenya with the United States in countering violent extremism, achieving and maintaining peace and security in sub-Saharan Africa, in Haiti, as a United Nations peacekeeping troop, contributing country and as an economic partner. That's the first part. Then the second part, there must be a detailed description of the military and security relationship of the government of Kenya with the People's Republic of China, the Russian Federation, and Iran, including any engagements, agreements, or joint activities since June 24, 2024. That's now the second part, which must be included inside the report. Then the third part is that there must be a detailed description of the political and financial links of key political actors and institutions of Kenya with the People's Republic of China, the Russian Federation, and Iran. Then the fourth section, which must be included, an assessment of the relationship of the government of Kenya and key officials of Kenya with non-state armed groups and violent extremist organizations, including the Rapid Support Forces and Al-Shabaab. Then the fifth part, which must be included inside the report, there must be an assessment of the trade and investment relationship of Kenya with the People's Republic of China, including with respect to A, participation in the Belt and Road Initiative, and B, bilateral debt and commercial ties. Then the sixth section, which must be included inside the report, is that an assessment of Kenya as a financial safe haven for individuals and entities on the Office of Foreign Assets Control, specially designated nationals and blocked person lists, and foreign terrorist organizations, including such individuals and entities based in South Sudan, Uganda, and Somalia. And seventh section, which must be included, an assessment of the use by the government of Kenya of United States security assistance and intelligence support and sharing, including potential impacts on state and non-state sponsored actions against civilian, to include abductions, torture, renditions, and violence against civilians. So those are the parts or the sessions which will be included inside the report, and this report will be delivered in less than 180 days. This one, remember, it's an amendment which has been submitted by a person known as Mr. Risk, and this amendment is being submitted because he is the one to propose it into a bill. Yeye mwenyewe ndo ameisubmit, and again yeye mwenyewe ndio atafanya nini? Atakuwa among the people yenye intekana ikuwe proposed into the bill. So for now, this amendment ujue iko intended to be proposed by him to the bill. So for now, Kenyans, this is the thing going on, because US sasa imeamua wacha sasa wafanye nini? Wa review hii kitu, because wanaona Kenya vitu yenye wanafanya ni tofauti, including these things zenye unasikia sijui mara Kenya inajihusisha sijui na hii group ya RSF, sijui mara kuna munitions labeled with the Kenyan names ziko huko sijui Sudan zimepatikana sijui wapi, vitu mingi. And that's why I have started by saying it's like now William Samoei Ruto is losing both in home and away. It's like football, losing at home and away. So for now, Kenyans, things are not good at all, because as I've read all those sections, remember those sections must be included inside the report, and this report will be delivered, then later it can now be looked into very, very well. So for now, this concern is very, very critical to William Samoei Ruto, because for now the US imeamua na umeona that the review itaanza in less than 90 days. Later on, the report will be given, and inside that report there must be section 1 up to section 7, in which I have read through all those sections. Wanataka kuangalia the easy relationship in between the Kenya's government with this kind of group, RSF, Nini, Al-Shabaab, and so many things. So for now, Kenyans, things are not good. Hata kama unaona watu wanapiga mdomo ati sijui tuko broad based government, sijui tuko wapi, things are not good. And as Kenyans, lazima tushikane mkono na tujue hii Kenya inaenda wapi. Because mwishowe William Samoei Ruto yeye akishamaliza hizo 2 terms zenye mnataka kumpea, yeye ataenda Sugoi. Sisi wa Kenya ndo tutabaki hapa. Tutaanza kuambiwa sijui kuna deni fulani nitakana tulipe, sijui kuna group fulani nitakana ikuje, sijui gani nitakana tufanye, vitu mingi. Na sisi as Kenyans sisi ndo tutaumia, especially coming generations. So for now, hii mambo ya kupiga mdomo kusema mko kwa serikali na mjui nini inaendelea, hiyo sasa ndio kuna shida. At least tuseme uko kwa serikali na unajua ni nini inaendelea. And that's why now this thing which I have presented unto you, this thing is so critical. Because at the end of the day, tunaweza patikana pabaya ama Kenya inaweza patikana pabaya. Achana na propaganda ati yenye mnasikia from the people. This one is a very crucial thing, because now the United States through its Congress has now decided to review of major non-NATO ally status of Kenya. Kenyans, what's your opinion? Drop it at the comment section. Otherwise, thank you so much for your great support. Consider subscribing, commenting, liking, and sharing. Let's meet in another video.